Hey gang, this is Shanghai 6, Front Towards Gamer. We are currently at Olive 8, I believe the name of the club is, where the Crysis 2 party is happening. I'm not allowed to take actual screens of the action on the screen, but I can harass this guy right here. This is Farva from the Talking Shit Gamer Lounge. Hey, Farva, how's your game going?
Okay, it's okay so far. I really love the melee. This game is pretty fantastic all the way around. I mean, the controls, everything's pretty responsive. It's intense. It's still, as you can tell, it's not ready for release yet, but it's getting there. It's a sharp game.
All right, let me check it out from here and get a little bit here. Nothing crazy, just you. Multiplayer. How does this differ from like Modern Warfare or any of the other titles?
It's kind of a Modern Warfare Halo hybrid in the fact that it takes more rounds to put somebody down than it does Modern Warfare, but not as much as it does Halo. On the same note, it gives a lot more. There's a lot more options. Sorry, I had defeated. It gives more options as far as the different classes. Right off the bat, give you different styles of play, i.e., invisibility, like a heavy gunner, your general assault, a couple other things like that. So it's a mix of the Halo Modern Warfare with the twist.
So you like it? Is it different enough from those games?
Right now, it's definitely different enough for me to know this was a buy for me.
Really?
This is a lot of fun right now. It's easy to pick up. It doesn't have enough polish on it right now, but I can see what they're doing with it. And if they can bring the polish to this that they did with Crysis, the original Crysis, it's going to be outstanding.
Well, outstanding. That's a hell of a review there. I'll have to give this a try. Also with us, we have the Fisherman. Say hi, Fish.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You're having a good time.
I'm having a great time. It's really fun. I just got back from playing it too. Crysis is a great game. I played it on the PC. My PC could hardly run it, but it's great that it's coming to consoles, give you a wider market. It's a really solid first-person shooter. Right now they're still in the early builds. You can tell there's pop-in a little bit in there, but the environment just gets destructed, and it looks like the entire environment's tilted a little bit, like it's been through an earthquake. Change the perspective of battle and everything. It's really nice.
So you think you're going to pick this up, or is this a rent for you? Or what do you think about this as opposed to like a Modern Warfare 2 or Halo?
I think it's going to be tough to replace a Modern Warfare 2 with this kind of game, but if there's something that can do it, I think this is it. I really had a good time with it. I'm going to keep following it and see how everything else shakes out with it, see how the single player looks, and maybe I'll pick it up. It's got some different elements in there. I had a class where you could do a ground stomp, and you could jump in the air and click the right trigger or the right stick, which is normally the melee, and you'd come down and stomp wherever he is. I didn't try it, but it looked like there were some new elements that were added that aren't in Modern Warfare, which is nice.
So it's class-based.
Yeah, it's a class-based shooter. You can take. It looked like there was an assault class, a sniper class. It looked like there was a demolitions class. There was a lightning gun. I picked that up and used it for a while. That was pretty tight. But yeah, we had a good time with it.
Now, one of the big things with the original Crysis were the armor abilities, like strength and speed, things like that. Do they have those in this?
It looks like they've replaced that with the class-based attack abilities, like that stomp that I was talking about. I think that's more the class-based armor ability. There's a stealth one. I saw guys stealthing in and out of vision. So it looks like it's back, but it looks like you have to choose, and you don't get all of them. I think the original Crysis, you had a wheel of them to choose from, and you can employ any of them at one time. And maybe that's the way a single player still is, but at least in multiplayer, it looks like you've got to choose your class and choose your ability.
All right. Well, thanks for your. I'm not even words. I'm tired. It's been a long day. All right, gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
I'm Sam from pregamelobby.com.
I'm Jeff.
And we're here at the Crysis 2 party. Gentlemen, you played it. What are your thoughts?
I liked it. It's a good-looking game. It's real kind of a fast-paced game, a first-person shooter. It has some kind of neat little elements to it, like clicking on some instant camo or some instant armor. I kind of like it. It's a good first look at it so far. Yeah, definitely.
And what are your thoughts?
I enjoyed what I played of it. It's a really good-looking game for the Xbox 360. Right there on par with Resistance 2. It's really shiny. Really shiny. But yeah, I enjoyed my time with it. There are a few things that I would change about the interface, but otherwise it's kind of looked to be a really great game for the Xbox.
Now, we were talking earlier, you said that the aiming was a little floaty. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of different kinds of shooters that you can get into, the first-person shooters, and some of them let you kind of feel like you're sliding a little bit during the movement, whereas something like a Call of Duty is a little bit more precise in its movement. And so this is more from the Unreal Tournament school of first-person shooters, and you do tend to like fishtail a little bit whenever you're moving, and sometimes it can be a little bit harder to track opponents. It feels like, it's a good game. It feels like it's would be more at home with a mouse and keyboard interface than a controller, but it's still a solid title.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I certainly appreciate your time, and have fun drinking. All right.